Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today let's try to design an Instagram logo using HTML and CSS. So first is I created a folder called Instagram, and inside that folder I created a file called index.html. As you can see, it's still empty. So I'm going to create HTML structure by simply pressing Shift and exclamation mark and press enter. So now here we are going to create the title, which is Instagram logo. And then inside the body, we are going to create a div and give it a class of logo. Let's make it logo. And then inside the logo, I'll create another div and give it a class logo inner and press enter. So that is all we have for the HTML. So I'll come here within the head section and start styling it. So we are going to use internal style, which I'm just gonna, so let me open the browser by the side so that we are able to see what we are doing. So I'm using a browser preview VS Code extension. So let's get started. So let's style the entire page, give it margin 0, padding 0, and box sizing border box. So let's style the logo. Let's style the logo class. Let's give it a width of 200 pixels, height 200 pixels, background, let's give it radial gradient, and then here we are going to specify it. It's gonna be circle, and we're gonna put it at 40%, 108%. And then let's give it color FD F497 and state it at 0%. And then the second color of the gradient is gonna be the same color, but then we put it at 6%. So we have the third color, which is FD. If you're not sure of this color, you can use a color picker and you just pick the colors from the logo direct. So we have FD5 949 and we are putting this at 40%. Then the third color is D6 249F, put it at 60%. And then lastly we have 285 AEB and let's put it at 90%. So you can see this is the radial gradient. Now we need to style the page a bit. So I'm gonna come here and just call the body and give it a display of flex and justify content center. So I'll give it a width of 100, vertical height, and also give it a height 100, vertical height, overflow hidden. Alright, it's now centered. So all this is the background that determines how this thing looks. So let's place items center, and then let's give it also a border radius 30 pixels. Is that enough? Yes. And then display grid. Alright, now let's move to the next class, which is the logo inner. So I'm just going to copy this class and come here and style it. So let's give it a width of 150 pixels, then also height of 150 pixels. Let's give it a border 10 pixels solid and give it color white. So you can see that. And then let's give it also a border radius, try 28 pixels and see. Alright, that's fair. And then display it grid, this items center, and then let's position it relative. So that is it. Then next is logo inner. Let's style the before. We are getting there. And then add a pseudo class, which is before. Add content and leave it empty. Width is 40 pixels. Let's give it 50. Height is 50 pixels. Let's give it a border 10 pixels solid and give it color white. Right, so let's give it border radius 20 and give it a transparent background position, and let's give it absolute. Still this so much. Let me reduce it to 18 and see. Yeah, better. So next is let's style logo inner and style after it. Give it a pseudo class of after, give it content and empty, and give it a width 10 pixels, height 10 pixels, give it a border of 2 pixels solid, and give it color white. So you can see it's right there. So we are gonna give it a background color and give it white. So we're gonna give it a border radius 20 pixels, and then we are going to position it absolute. After positioning it, then we can move it to the top. Let's see, 10 pixels, and see where it goes. We move it to the right and also give it 10 pixels. So now this is our Instagram logo. Let's go to Google and see. Let me open it in a wider screen. Let's Google Instagram logo and see. So this is how an Instagram logo looks. Let's see how ours looks. So we are going to make this a bit rounder. So you can see this is actually round. So I'm going back to increase the radius here. Let's make it 20 and see. 25, 30. So this is much better. Let's see. And then compare it with the one from Google. And then this is a bit rounder, so I'm gonna increase it as well. So let's look for the border radius here. 30, let's increase it to 35. So guys, basically that's how you could create Instagram logo. Let me know what you think. In just 74 lines of code, you can create an Instagram logo, and comment down below. See you in the next video.